That brings back memories. Yeah, I sank 5 boats once in a day. It's a new record. I'm proud of that at least. Anyway, settle in, let Gravity be your guide, and I'm not judging, but are you guys alright? Some of you are looking a little green. First time on a boat? That's fine. Happens to the best of us. Just settle in. Let Gravity take over. As soon as we're all loaded up, we'll take off. Then we'll be underwater. Wait. I did it again. Alright. Anything you gotta say? Oh, good. Let's get out of here, shall we? Got stuff to do. I'm gonna go ahead and wave goodbye just real quick. You can wave goodbye to those folks, too. Not that you've ever met them before. You'll probably never see them again. It really works out for you in that case. But anyway, well, that's it. Good evening and welcome aboard. My name's Captain Grush. It's a great pleasure to meet me, I understand. While we're out tonight, for your safety, do remember to stay seated. Keep your hands, arms, feet, legs inside the boat. Keep an eye on any younger children you have with you today. You might not know about this, but children actually make great flotation devices, so you'll want to keep them close while we're traveling tonight. Now then, let's get started. As we work our way up the Lost River Delta of Adventureland, up ahead of us are the remains of an ancient Cambodian shrine, built in the river centuries ago by ancient Cambodian shriners. Let's look at that. Oh my gosh. Coming up to your left there, that's a Bengal tiger, see? Big old Bengal tiger like that, I guess, could jump about 25 feet. Now, the good news, we're about 20 feet away. The worst he's going to do to us is jump right over our heads and then miss by 5 feet. So needless to say, not worried about it. Tigers may be ferocious, but they're not good at math. We'll be fine. So let's move along if we could. No need to end up in ruins, right? So we'll just carry on. We'll come around the corner, and up ahead of us here is the elephant's bathing pool. True to its namesake, we got plenty of playful pachyderms to peruse. We'll hold her steady and give you a moment here. We'll get real close to him, as you can see. Feel free to get your cameras out. Take pictures, and above all, don't be shy. I'd say, if anything, all the elephants have their trunks on. Very family-friendly in that regard. Up in the waterfall, you'll meet Bertha. Big Bertha's been in the shower a long time. Rumor has it she's covered in wrinkles from head to toe, which is actually quite natural, given that none of the elephants actually iron. Yeah, I wouldn't hold that against any of them. Now, moving up, over this way, we're approaching the Jungle Cruise observation camp. Oh my gosh. Well, Lars, I got a bad feeling about this. As much as I'd hate to say it, well, right about now, we got a full-on state of monkey business. Yeah, no kidding around. These guys are definitely going ape, so, they're going to call the shots a while. If anything, they can just have a blast without us, all things considered. So, yeah, no, we'll just stay out of their way. Safety first. Let's avoid guerrilla warfare. Coming up then around the corner, up ahead of us, we'll make our way to the beautiful Schweitzer Falls. They say Schweitzer Falls here, of course, is named for the famous explorer, Dr. Albert Falls. He once claimed that more water came over the edge of that waterfall in a minute than a man could drink in a lifetime, but between you and me, that's kind of hard to swallow. Anyway, well, coming up to your left-hand side, that's an African bull elephant. That one there is the, I believe, second most feared creature in the entire jungle. First most feared creature, now that's another story. That's whatever he's afraid of, which I reckon is the elephant on the right, known collectively by most experts as the mother-in-law. But anyway, long story, we don't want to get into it. Let's move along here. Around the corner, up ahead of us, we find ourselves coming out to the African Veld. A lot of animals out here today. If you just look around, you'll notice gazelles, giraffes, wildebeest, zebras, my gosh. Zebras have always fascinated me, if you think about it on a technical level. They're so old, they're still in black and white, and that amazes me every time. Up in the cave, you have those lions protecting and sheltering a sleeping zebra. Needless to say, he's dead tired at the moment, so hopefully resting in peace as well. Uh-oh. Well, I have nothing nice to say about that. Horribly sorry about that, of course. Not much we can do here. Clearly, those gentlemen have chose to keep on top of a situation they can't entirely handle. For their sake, I hope they get over themselves. Otherwise, they're all going to get it in the end. My gosh. Anyway, let's carry on, I suppose. Around the corner, we got, hippos. Hippos can be dangerous, my friends. Let's be aware here. When they wiggle their ears and blow bubbles, they're getting ready for some trouble. Oh, and those two, they're getting ready to attack, all right, everyone? I can take care of this. Cover your ears. That scares them stiff. See, no worries. No worries, you can tell easily by the blank looks on their faces. Oh yes, they won't be causing any trouble. Although speaking of trouble, here comes headhunter territory. Now I know this sounds like a bad call, but realistically it's just the place to be headed. Yeah, over there on the canoe, those are my former trainees. No, I'm just kidding, I was never a trainer. They didn't know that though, it was hilarious. Now, let me see if I can translate. No, sorry. Not really my thing. That though, I understand what's going on there. That's clearly an ambush. Now an ambush? Ambush, Dad! I'm gonna watch out for spears. Oh my goodness. Those are spears. Yeah, they weren't very effective. They went right over our heads like the jokes. But anyway, up ahead of you now, the moment we think we've all been waiting for, really. The eighth wonder of the world, right before your very eyes. How about it? The backside of water. Ooh, wow. O2H, my friend, great discovery if I ever saw one. So not to be outdone, coming around the corner here, up ahead of y'all. We're making our way to the Amazon River Basin. Home to many rare and exotic plants, so if I leave the lights on for you, it should illuminate enough of the river's edge here that you can see some interesting plant life. It's a good time to just go slow and relax, so we're just going to do this. Ah! Never mind! Hands are up to throw the boat. Careful, everyone, we got a frenzy. Those little devils. Those piranhas, you know, they're looking for finger food. Y'all don't want to give them that. No, sir. You give a piranha finger food, and good folks end up short-handed. I don't recommend it. Hang tight. We'll lose them around the corner. Oh, biscuits and gravy. What a night we're having, huh? At least we're safe now. Up ahead of y'all there, that's Trader Sam, head salesman. Yeah, he's in charge of souvenirs. Tonight we're having a shrunken head special. It's a Monday night double header. That's right, double. That's 2 for 1, guys. You get 2 of his heads for just 1 of yours. Which ain't bad. It's a pretty good offer when you stop and think about it. You know, any way you slice it, you're coming out ahead. He's a real nice guy, that Trader Sam. Real people person. Yeah, no. He loves having people for dinner. Let me just get out there and say that. He's a real nice guy. Humanitarian, you know what I mean? Which is like a vegetarian. But I guess he eats different things. He once invited me over to his house. They were having like a dinner party, I guess, a potluck. So I brought my girlfriend. And then when it's over, she says to him, Sam, your mother made the best stew. And he said, yeah, I miss her. No, I'm kidding. Parts of that story were clearly made up because, yeah, I don't have a girlfriend. Well, not anymore, really. You shouldn't bring your first date to a potluck. That's when you realize if someone has any taste at all. No taste whatsoever in that one, I'll tell you what. It was a real shame to let her go, but she split on us before I could do anything, so, anyway, I guess she lives on inside of me, but who knows how long that's going to take. Anyways, Flores, as you can see, we've successfully returned ourselves to Adventureland Outpost. Home base and end of the line for the world-famous Jungle Cruise. As we pull into dock, be extra careful to keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. Heaven forbid you get precious limbs or digits caught in between the boat and the dock. Needless to say, such a thing would scratch the dock up in a pretty harsh manner. You want to avoid that as much as possible. Be sure to gather all your personal belongings, however, all the important items you may have brought along with you for the trip today. Any hats, bags, glasses, jackets, cameras, children. You know, any supplies or rations you may have brought with you. You can keep that. Unless you don't.